Hello, I'm Davis, virtual presenter of Canal Innova Plus. Innova Plus News, CNPq and Finep is on the air, bringing posts available on the internet between January 2nd and 5th, 2024. But, before you start, be sure to subscribe to our channel, here on YouTube. It's fast and free. Oh, you're already subscribed, so, thank you so much for your support. Take advantage and press the notification bell to stay up to date with the news of the channel, and also like and share the videos you like on your social networks. Help us reach the 1,000 subscriber mark. Let's get to today's posts. First block, CNPq. News number 1, FOLHA de S, PAULO, January 3, 2024. Women have been only 36% of CNPq productivity fellows for 20 years. A study by biologist and researcher Gabriela Ferreira found that women represent only 36% of CNPq's productive workforce. CNPq's production mechanism is based on the number of scientific articles produced, with women being the least represented. The study also highlighted the need for institutional policies and the inclusion of the concept of motherhood and parenthood in scientific publications. The study concluded that addressing gender inequality in the workplace is crucial. Carlotto and Dennis address the problems of discrimination and social prejudices in science, such as gender inequality in science. Carlotto believes that people in physics make fewer requests for PQ scholarships in relation to their presence in graduate school. Dennis advocates the creation of codes of ethics and conduct between scientific societies and universities, believing that CNPq should be based on evidence to create policies that make gender disparity clear. News number 2, Albert Xavier's blog, January 3, 2024, Scientific Immersion of the Future Scientists program begins this Thursday, 4. Gabriela Ferreira's study found that women represent only 36% of CNPq's productive force, with gender inequality being a significant problem in the workplace. CNPq's production mechanism depends on the number of scientific articles produced, with women being underrepresented. The study also highlighted the need for institutional policies and the inclusion of maternity and parenthood in scientific publications. It concluded that addressing gender inequality in the workplace is crucial. Carlotto and Dennis also addressed issues of discrimination and social prejudice in science, arguing that physical physicists make fewer requests for PQ and uphold codes of ethical conduct between scientific societies and universities. News number 3, sagresonline.com.br, January 4, 2024, USP will host the National Research Network on Down Syndrome. USP will support the National Research Network on Down Syndrome, led by Professor Orestes Forlenza, from the Institute of Psychiatry of the School of Medicine. The initiative, called Read Be Ready, SD, will involve specialists, health professionals, and civil society organizations to promote scientific discoveries and practices that promote the quality of life and social inclusion of people with Down syndrome. The network will receive 14 million Brazilian reals in investments from the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, the National Council for Scientific and Technological Development, and the Alana Institute. The initiative aims to strengthen the well-being and autonomy of people with Down syndrome, including children and adolescents, for healthy development and full participation in society. The network will also involve the creation of a biobank and the creation of the Alana Institute. News number 4, Federal University of VIÇOSA, January 4, 2024, CNPq receives applications for the Photography Award Science and Art. The National Council for Scientific and Technological Development, CNPq, announced the launch of the 13th Photography Award Science and Art 2023, aimed at exhibiting images produced by students, graduates, professors and researchers with a permanent presence in Brazil. The contest will be open to all areas and will be held on April 9th in one of two categories, images produced by cameras or images produced by special instruments. The prizes will be in cash, in the amount of 15 million Brazilian reals for the first place and 5 million Brazilian reals for the third category. The winners will also receive a diploma and a travel day pass to attend the ceremony during the 76th annual meeting of the Brazilian Society for the Advancement of Science. News number 5, Misto Brasil, January 5, 2024. The criteria for the CNPq José Reis Award have been announced. The 44th edition of the José Reis Award for Scientific and Technological Diversity, year 2024, has been announced, with applications open from this week until March 8th. The category of the award will be Institution and Communication Vehicle, which will be awarded to Brazilian institutions, teaching and research centers, science and technology museums, government agencies, cultural organizations, non-governmental organizations, and public or private companies, or collective communication vehicles based in Brazil. The results will be released in May 2024, and the ceremony will be held at the 76th annual meeting of the Brazilian Society for the Advancement of Science. Second block, Finep. News number 6, capital letter, January 2, 2024, the time for a new industry. The Brazilian Federation of Science, Technology and Innovation, Finep, is organizing a series of debates on the contribution of science to a new industrial base, neo-industrialization, which is the intensification of knowledge, sustainability, and low-carbon emissions. The event, scheduled for June 2024, will focus on the need for Brazil to become a more knowledge-intensive economy, exporting agricultural products rich in remuneration and financing strategic public policies, such as education and health. Finep, with the support of organizations such as MCTI, CNIMEI, ABIPTI, CNDI, and BNDES, will discuss topics such as the biotechnology industry, artificial intelligence, energy transition, bioeconomy, decarbonization, food security, and the state. The goal is to help society understand the importance of embracing these changes and mapping obstacles and proposing solutions through two open questions: how is Brazil doing in the topic addressed, and how to overcome the obstacles. The event aims to promote social awareness for transformative change in the economy and society. News number 7, Opinion and News, January 3, 2024, notice launched to compose institutional proposal to the call Finep PROINFRA 2023, IFSP, institutional portal. The IFSP released a public notice for the institutional proposal of Finep PROINFRA 2023, which will be submitted to the public library MCTI/Finep/FNDCT, Infrastructure for Research, PROINFRA 2023. The document consists of two phases. Phase 1 is a manifestation of the campus with conditions for participation, and Phase 2 is the selection process. Since the PROINFRA 2023 proposal defines a limit of subprojects per institution. The proposal provides financial resources for investments in the laboratory infrastructure necessary for the expansion and modernization of existing laboratories. The proposal needs to be approved for equipment purchases between 1 million Brazilian reals and 5 million Brazilian reals. The document and attachments are available on the notice page, and the Finep portal is also available on the call website. The deadline for submitting the proposal is February 19th, and interested parties can share their information via WhatsApp or Twitter. News number 8, Finep, January 4, 2024. Finep supports an autonomous robot project that moves without rails and circumvents obstacles and environmental inclement weather. Finep supported a $1.5 million project that integrates robotics and artificial intelligence, focusing on the Jaguar robot developed by the Brazilian company Inster. The Jaguar robot aims to optimize logistics time by transporting various items within the work environment. Unlike the AVG model, which requires a steel wheel, the Jaguar can move independently. The robot's artificial intelligence allows it to map its desired route in its software, allowing it to travel to its destination independently. It can also add pre-programmed rotors to the space where the Jaguar will operate to handle other variables such as obstacles and environmental conditions. The Jaguar robot comes in 3 sizes: small, medium, and large, with a maximum weight limit of 250 kilograms. The project, which focuses on complex issues such as image processing algorithms, has yielded other results. Finep's funding is aligned with the company's interests in the 4.0 sector. The company plans to produce final units of the equipment in February 2024, with predefined demand for 2 other companies in Sao Paulo and Gravataí. News number 9, OSUL, January 4, 2024, BRDE registers a historic mark, more than 2 billion Brazilian reals in investments in Rio Grande do Sul in 1 year. The Regional Development Bank of the Extreme South, BRDE, registered the historic mark of 2.01 billion Brazilian reals in financing for new businesses in Rio Grande do Sul in 2023, an increase of 29% compared to the previous year. The bank's main investments are focused on innovation, grain storage, and energy generation through renewable sources. The agribusiness sector was the one that registered the highest volume of new investments, with 1.488 billion Brazilian reals. The bank's commitment to strategic sectors and sustainability was confirmed, with 479.8 billion Brazilian reals invested in clean energy. The diversification of the bank's financing sources resulted in 443.7 billion Brazilian reals, of which 634.5 billion Brazilian reals in new operations.